Imagine going on live radio and proving to the entire country that you make up your own facts. Well, that's exactly what Reform MP Sarah Pochin just did, turning a serious discussion on crime and migration into an absolute train wreck. And wait until you hear her plan for Border Force, because it's beyond reckless.
Finally, statistics have come out that you are all talking about that prove exactly what I have been saying for some time and what Nigel said loud and clear yesterday. Reform politicians are the only ones that are prepared to stand up and say how it is. The fact is that a quarter of rapes in this country are committed by foreign nationals, and yet foreign nationals account for 11% of the population. So comparatively, the amount of sexual offences committed by these people is far greater than we're finding in white British men. And those attacks are aimed at white British women. So apologies, my dogs are being naughty.
Don't worry about it. How do you know that they're all white British women, the victims?
Well, we don't
You just
know
said
that.
they were.
This is Reform's strategy in a nutshell. Say something outrageous, admit it's made up, and hopefully nobody notices.
Well, I that's what I believe to be the case. Everything I have
You are a member of Parliament. To say that they're all white British women, and when I ask how do you know that, you say I don't know.
So predominantly they're I believe that they're predominantly white British women.
What is that belief based on, Sarah Pochin?
Well, rape reports in my constituency, for example.
Sarah claims she's basing this on media reports on her constituency experience, which code for stuff I think I heard once. And she isn't just playing fast and loose with the facts, she's actually reducing victims of serious crime to a skin colour. Because in Pochin's world, if the victim isn't white, then apparently it doesn't fit the narrative she's selling.
We also stop the boats. We try and get in the channel and stop the boats at the channel point. I said earlier in the week, or last week.
Sorry, when you say stop them in the channel, how would that be affected?
What? Do you know what I've put out there? Why don't we just pull out Border Force? Border Force are not doing anything. We either tell Border Force to turn them around, or do you know what? What happens if the French get to their 12-mile limit and there's nobody there to meet them? What are the French going to do with these boats?
Watch them drown.
Know. Well, the point is, Nick, something drastic has got to happen.
Well, you wouldn't support that, would you?
Support them drowning?
The French effectively turning tail, leaving at the halfway point, then they maybe splutter on for another couple of miles, the engine gives up and everybody drowns on British waters. You wouldn't support that, would you?
Nick, I don't want to see anybody drown. I do want to see this crisis stopped, and no government has managed to do that.
So yes, her big plan is basically let people drift in the channel and hope the French will deal with it. Or, don't. Even when Nick Ferrari points out that this would lead to people literally drowning, she just dances around it like it's not the obvious outcome.
Look, all I'm saying, Nick, is
that
we have to move in the direction of taking drastic action. Because most of those men coming over now have a really warped attitude towards white British women. They are
How do you know
attacking...
it's white? Why would they not have that view lastly towards mixed race British women, black British women? Why is it always white British women, Sarah Pochin?
That's all I can say. I'm experienced in my constituency, everything I read in the news.
And I would argue that an elected MP should actually be concerned over the victim, whether she's white, whether she's black, whether she's mixed race, as you said one of your daughters is victim. To an MP, it should be absolutely irrespective or irrelevant.
Reform MPs seem to be in a competition to see who can have the most embarrassing live interview, and Sarah Pochin is sprinting towards that finishing line like it's an Olympic event. Fear-mongering? Check. Dodgy statistics? Check. Solutions that are basically illegal and immoral? Big check. And she's managed to turn every media appearance so far into a headline, but all for the wrong reasons. And yet Reform keeps sending her out there, probably because nobody else is brave enough or reckless enough to defend this nonsense on air. But because she keeps doing it, it's given me a chance to make an entire playlist dedicated just to them. So you can check that out in the video that's on screen now. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.